You know, some of my favorite wines from California come from the Central Coast. That's because of the cooling effect from the Pacific Ocean. Why is the Pacific Ocean giving that a cooling effect? Well, it happens to be the deepest ocean in the world and the coolest ocean in the world. This cooling coastal influence also extends the growing season. This Edna Valley Central Coast Chardonnay has concentrated flavors of pineapple, apricot, and notes of cinnamon and clove. This wine has a full mouthfeel with bright acidity. And the finish is crisp, long, and lingering. And look at that color. It's going to be great today and in our recipe, Sockeye salmon with a butter wine caper sauce. Now, with any time you saute, you got to get that pan hot for at least a minute or two on medium-high heat. This will keep the meat and seafood you're cooking from absorbing the oil you're cooking with. Now, you can cook your salmon with the skin on, or you can remove it. But to show you how to do both, we're going to take my first portion and remove it. And for the first piece, we'll remove the skin by bringing the knife in at the end. Then we'll hold the skin down in place while we bring the knife across at a low angle, cutting right along the top of the skin. We'll portion size this one as well, but this is for the chef. Now, I don't like to use a lot of fancy, weird seasonings. I just like to use some kosher salt and some fresh cracked pepper to let the flavor of the salmon come through. We're going to season the second side of the samples we did here that are skinless. Now we'll add the oil to the hot pan and swirl the coat well. Get a nice smoke, and we'll place them in, laying them away from you so the oil won't splash up on you. I'm going to put them skin side up on the one that does have skin. And of course, there's the chef's sample. After about 2 minutes, we're going to flip them over to the second side. There was that nice bronze color, a lot of great flavor in there. Our smaller portion is going to cook faster, and you can tell because it's nice and firm. We'll go ahead and get that out of here onto a side plate. Next, we're going to remove the skin on the one we left the skin on. Just grab the edge and give it a pull. And we'll give it one more turn. This one's ready to go. And the last fillet should be done because it's thicker in about another 1 minute or two. We'll set them aside. Next, we're going to use a paper towel to sop up any remaining oil in our pan. Now, if you're cooking it on an open flame, remove it from there so it doesn't flame up. And we're going to add our Edna Valley Chardonnay wine to the skillet. Return to the heat, and we'll reduce by 75%. Now, for the perfect sauce, it will not emulsify unless your butter is cold. And of course, the other secret is a little bit of lemon juice. Now that our wine's reduced to what doesn't even cover the entire bottom of the pan anymore, we'll add those lemon juice drops. And then our butter. We'll bring it together with a whisk. Turn the heat down to low temperature. We'll finish with our rinsed and drained capers. We are ready to serve. Now, because the salmon is a dark fleshed fish, you can make the recipe with a Pinot Noir wine as well. This Prophecy Pinot Noir showcases the best of California. It is elegant and medium-bodied with luscious layers of red cherry and raspberry, complemented by complex spice notes, leading to a velvety smooth finish. But what if you're a beer fan? Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy. Do you know the history? In Munich in 1922, Franz Kugler's tavern was overrun by a large group of cyclists. Afraid they were going to drink him dry, he cut his beer with lemonade. It was an instant hit. This crisp wheat beer has natural lemonade flavor. Another great beer for this dish is the Oscar Blues Dale's Pale Ale. It's brewed with hefty amounts of European malts and 4 kinds of American hops. It delivers a blast of hop aromas, a rich middle of malt and hops, and a thrilling finish. It's very refined and not too bitter like most IPAs. Enjoy! Cheers!